So this year I booked an impromptu trip to Hawaii for my birthday. I thought about it with almost no notice and just decided to make it happen. I found a good deal, and it was my first time in Hawaii. First time actually driving a rental car and renting a car. And I wanted to see how quickly I could get into Hawaii and have poke in hand. And I wanted to do it within the hour, but I was like an hour and 27 minutes. Is how long it took me to get poke in my hands, but here she is. This was the best thing I ate on the trip, actually, looking back. It was absolutely beautiful. There's a rainbow in the background there, but unfortunately there was a hurricane coming, and so I went to the grocery store to stock up while I was on my way to my Airbnb. Not planning ahead meant my first couple days on the trip were just rain and wind and storming, but the rain sounds and the frogs in the background was actually so relaxing. So it really forced me to kind of rest and recoup, which honestly I probably needed anyways. The Airbnb that I stayed at was kind of funny because it was clothing optional, but that's what made it really cheap and affordable. And it was in this really neat area on the big island called Pahoa. And the feeling around was just like staying in the jungle. I would totally stay at this Airbnb again. It was just everything and more. The next day I went out for an adventure in Hilo. I had to get poke again, can't stop, won't stop. Then I saw this really large banyan tree. I grabbed some coffee, and then I explored the farmer's market. I wanted to try a lot of fruits that I either haven't before or just that they would be really tasty here because they're grown with like such nutrient dense soil here in Hawaii. And then I stumbled upon this garden that had a bunch of like wild cats just hanging out, chilling in the rain. It was really pretty walking path. I'm sure it would be really pretty when it's sunny as well, but it had its own charm, kind of being rainy and overcast. So I tried to make the best of it while I was here. You can see that the water is really churned up from the storm and everything, but it was still really pretty. And then I got to see all these crazy birds on the ground. I love seeing all the local species. And then there was also chickens, just wild chickens. I was so happy I sat in this spot for a really long time. I think I maybe even cried tears of joy. And then I went into the downtown because I wanted to try some Hawaiian chocolate. I went to the Puna Chocolate Company. I wanted to try coffee and chocolate, and so I went in here for a little look around, and here are some treats that they had. So this is my haul. I got some to eat and some to share with the people at the Airbnb. And when I got to the Airbnb, this is what the outside looked like. They do like a party night where they have people over, and it's really cool. These are all the different fruits that I got. I sliced them up to a little platter, and it was amazing. So the host of the Airbnb told me that these are shampoo flowers, and you can squeeze out the gel that they produce and use it as shampoo. So I went and did that. And then this was like more of the outside while I was outside collecting the shampoo gel from that plant. Like this is just it's there. There's a hibiscus. I could not get over the plants. It was everything. All right, it's time to try my first acai bowl. I also got a chocolate coffee. This was 10 out of 10, no notes. And then I went to Rainbow Falls, and just wait for it because these waterfalls are incredible. It reminds me of Jurassic Park. Like I'm expecting a T-Rex to just like pop up on the top over there. I could just watch this for hours. Seeing all that water had me thirsty, so I went to 7-Eleven to see how this one differed from other 7-Elevens, and they had a passion fruit flavor. That was really tasty. And then I tried these little dough things called manapua, and it's a lot like a bao. I liked it. It was okay. And then I drove around the island, and I saw so much hardened lava from like old lava flows. And fun fact, the Big Island is home to Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. And you can drive through parts of the park, and along my journey on the island, I drove through parts of it as well. And I was just seeing the most incredible things that I had never seen in my life. And like what even is that? It's just, wow, look at that. It was so cute seeing them all run together. So there was a break in the weather, and we finally had a nice sunny day, and so I decided to spend it at the beach. I wanted to go for a swim in the beautiful blue waves, and that's exactly what I did. And then I ended up getting stung by a bee shortly after this, so I'm enjoying the peaceful vibes before things change. Then I headed off on a little drive down the road to get some malasadas, which are a Hawaiian-style donut that are filled with different ingredients like Nutella and guava. And then I took those on the road and continued my sightseeing of all the different types of landscapes that Hawaii has to offer, including this spot, which was definitely my favorite spot that I found on my journey. It was kind of by mistake, but it takes you down this really long winding road and just like a tropical rainforest all around you, which leads to the most beautiful beach that you're going to see here soon. I was really lucky in the timing of my getting here because it was sunset, so I made sure to stay for the entire show. But this is my first time seeing a black sand beach. A black sand beach is formed by lava flow that's hardened and then broken down with water over time. And the waves here were just so mesmerizing. I sat here for quite a long time just watching them crash and listening to the sounds. My proof I've touched black sand. As the sun was setting, I moved on to another viewpoint of the same beach because I wanted to see a different angle, and then it was kind of late, so I needed a little late night dinner, and I went to L&L Barbecue, and I got some Kalua pork and some chicken. And then the next day, I had an early morning. This was my birthday morning, and this was the sky and view that I got to see right away, first thing in the morning. It's a little hard to see, but there's a rainbow in those clouds, just for me.
It's my birthday and I'm about to go on a boat. There's like hella birds and shit. So here's my problem. I ordered contacts in preparation for this trip. I haven't really been wearing contacts for a while. Sorry, there's a car passing. And in the meantime, I was using dailies. These are so pretty. Where you only need one box, and it has both eyes. So when I was packing, I only grabbed one box, and so I only have one eye. But my snorkel mask, I can't wear with glasses. So it's either don't snorkel or snorkel with one eye, like One Eye Willie. I'm not sure which one's gonna work out, but we'll see. But anyways, just a little update from me. Look at how pretty this is. It's just stunning. Stunning. Very demure, very mindful. And I'm going to regret that phrase in 5 years when I watch this.
So those are wild dragon fruits growing. So the website told me that the boat that we were going in for this excursion would fit 8 people. So imagine my surprise when the boat looked like this, which was like barely wider than a ruler. But good news, I was able to get on the boat and go for a little swim and snorkel. And then there was just like some beautiful plants around the boating area. And then I drove myself to a roadside bakery called Two Step Bakery to try some local pastries. They do an honor system there, so you just get what you want and then you Venmo them or put cash in the box. There was lots of options, and I tried this coconut pie, and then I saw these cool cows. This was just picturesque. All right, we hit up another black sand beach on the way back to Pahoa. One of the guests that I was staying with at the Airbnb made me a cake for my birthday, and another one got me a traditional Hawaiian lei, and this random guy at a market got me free sandwiches for my birthday. It was great. And then I got to spend my last night with this gecko that was in my room. And then when I went to McDonald's, there was this really cool bird in the parking lot.
Good morning! It's my last day here. I had a wonderful birthday yesterday. The place I was staying, the people that I met, they were so nice, and they all did like something special for my birthday for me, which they didn't have to. They're strangers. So it's great, and yeah, I'm just enjoying this beautiful view before I head to the airport. But what a fun, spontaneous adventure, and thanks for coming along.